So if you're looking for an affordable hybrid bed, but you're also a bit of a hot sleeper who could benefit from sleeping on a cooler sleeping mattress, you've clicked on the right video because here we have the Allswell Cool, and I'm gonna review it for you guys today. Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and over here at the Slumber Yard, we review all things online bedding products like online bed-in-a-box options and even stuff like pillows and sheets. So if you've been checking out something online and you want some more information, check down below in the description. We should have a bunch more content down there for you. If you get something out of this video and I maybe help you towards your decision on the Allswell Cool, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more, but let's get right into this thing.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alrighty, so before I hop into this review of the Allswell Cool, I do want to give you a little backstory on Allswell, the brand. They're actually owned by Walmart, so they're backed by a big company, and they make, I believe, 4 different other options. So the Allswell Luxe, the Allswell Brick, and Allswell Supreme, which are all really quality and also really affordable. But now entering the fray of their mattress lineup is the Allswell Cool, and this is supposed to be their most beneficial option for hot sleeping, and we'll get into all that stuff in a bit. But first, I do want to address the policies this bed comes with. So what exactly are you getting in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties with this thing? Well, to start, it is going to ship to you completely free. This mattress is probably going to arrive with standard bed-in-a-box shipping. All you got to do is just drag the box that it comes in into your home, and with the help of a friend, unbox it, which is really easy to do and actually kind of fun. Now, upon delivery of your new bed, I believe you can even spend up a little bit for mattress removal of your old mattress, which is nice to know. It is going to cost you extra, but if you do live in the state of California, I believe it is free, which is kind of nice to know. In any case, once the bed is in your possession, you also get a 100-night trial period, and this is basically your time to test the bed out and sleep on it for a number of nights to see if it's really right for you. And if it's not, for whatever reason at all, maybe you're sleeping on it, you don't like the feel or the firmness profile that it has innately, that's totally fine, because within that trial period time frame, you can get completely free returns. You're just gonna have to call the company up and schedule a time for somebody to swing by your home and remove the mattress at no extra cost. But hopefully you do enjoy it and you wanna keep it, and if so, it is backed by a standard 10-year warranty, which is pretty much the baseline for online options these days. And we'll try to link some more information about that warranty and the other policies that backs the Allswell Cool down below in the description box if you are maybe interested in learning more about that stuff. So that's all the policy information that the bed is backed by, but now let's delve into the actual mattress itself and talk about what exactly it's made up of. So starting at the bottom, you have a thin layer of base foam, and above that layer, you have the bed's main support system of pocketed coils. Now, pocketed coils, if you didn't know already, are basically individually siloed springs that provide a lot of increased motion isolation and airflow and long-term durability for heavier body types in beds. And they're basically what make hybrid beds hybrid, which basically means a combination of coils for support and various comfort foams above that for comfort. Now, speaking of that, above those coils, you have the bed's main transition layer of a more responsive memory foam. And this is basically there to act as a buffer between those coils and the bed's main comfort layer of cooling copper foam. And this is a softer comfort foam that's infused with copper, and that is there to help essentially draw away your bodily heat at night as you rest. Now, we're seeing more and more copper infused foams advertised within online options these days, more so on the active cooling end of things. We're not sure how well this stuff works in, helping actively cool you down in a bed, but it could move the needle for some folks out there. Now, rounding everything out is a nice quilted top panel. It's comprised of a gel cooling fabric that's also supposed to help cool you down at night, and it is noticeably cool to the touch. Now, we'll touch on temperature regulation a little bit more later on in this video, but now I want to talk about what this construction adds up to give the Allswell Cool in terms of feel. Well, this overall design gives the Allswell Cool more of a standard soft neutral foam feel. To us, it feels like a really comfy and accommodating hybrid mattress that should feel pretty familiar to most folks out there. And even though it does use a bit of memory foam, since it's used as a transitional layer, it just adds up to give the bed a bit of pressure relief, and the cooling copper foam on top balances everything out to make the mattress feel more neutral in general. Now, moving over to firmness, we'd clock the Allswell Cool it right in the middle at a proper medium on our firmness scale, which means it should be a great and viable option for any and all sleeper types, especially those folks who like to rotate between their back, side, and stomach throughout the night. Now, stuff like firmness and even feel can be really subjective on a case-by-case basis because not everybody is the same. So heavier individuals, as we've found, usually perceive beds to be a lot softer than they actually are to the average-sized individual. And on the other end of things, smaller or petite-sized people usually perceive beds to be a lot firmer than they truly are. But for the average individual, we think you should be looking at a proper medium with the Allswell Cool. Now, if that medium firmness that I just mentioned isn't really right for your sleeping preferences, that's totally fine. Allswell, the brand, makes a number of different other options that I mentioned previously in the video. I'll mention them a little bit more in detail right now. So they also have their flagship, the Allswell, which is right around a proper medium firm, and it's a hybrid bed that's also really quality and really affordable. They also have the Allswell Luxe, which has the same firmness as the Allswell Cool right at that medium, but it is probably going to be a little bit more affordably priced than the Cool. They have the Allswell Brick, which is basically their ultra firm option, great for strict back and stomach sleepers. And then they have the Allswell Supreme, which used to be their cream of the crop top tier option, but now we think the Allswell Cool rivals it in a lot of senses because it's basically the same price and it even incorporates some nice cooling elements. We'll try to link all the other options from Allswell down below in the description, including our full video reviews that we've done for each and every one. But now it's time to talk about some information that couples might want to know if they're thinking about getting into the Allswell Cool. And the first one has to do with edge support. And this is basically referring to how sturdy the perimeter of the mattress edges are if you're kind of sleeping close to them at night. And we'd say the Allswell Cool performs pretty well in this department because it has reinforced coils along the edges of the mattress to help out with edge support. So we don't foresee anybody really falling off of this mattress anytime soon. In terms of motion isolation, which is basically how well the bed absorbs cross mattress movement, if you or your partner like to move around a lot at night, you don't want to necessarily wake them up based on your movement. And we would say it also does pretty well here. You know, the cooling copper foam and the transitional layer memory foam do probably help to mitigate a lot of cross mattress movement, or at least absorb a lot of it. So if your partner likes to get up in the middle of the night or something like that, their movement shouldn't really be reverberating throughout the mattress and waking you up. And now for the moment everybody's been waiting for: how cool does the Allswell Cool actually sleep? And based on our tests over here at the Slumber Yard, you know, we're pretty rough on new options that are claiming to be active cooling, and we would say this one falls into the temperature neutral category at the end of the day. With that being said though, this is definitely Allswell's coolest sleeping mattress to date, so it could work out for you if you're looking at their lineup and you're a bit of a hot sleeper. But something to keep in mind, rather than the bed's sleeping temperature innately, is other exterior factors, like how hot you keep your room, the types of sheets or pajamas that you're using. All that stuff comes into play a lot more than the bed itself. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we are really harsh when it comes to judging active cooling options, so take all that with a grain of salt. But now it's time to talk about price. How much are you going to be paying up for the new Allswell Cool? Well, as of when I'm recording this video, a queen size retails for right around the $1,000 mark. We don't really know what they're offering in terms of discounts and promotions just yet, but we will soon. So whatever's current with this mattress option should be linked down below in the description to help save you guys some money on it. But that's really the scoop when it comes to the Allswell Cool. We've really enjoyed testing this thing out, and it could move the needle for you if you're a bit of a hot sleeper. But now it's time to address who should really go with this mattress option and why. Well, if you're looking for a quality hybrid bed with some nice cooling features that's also pretty affordable, and you want a bed with a neutral foam feel that's around a medium firmness, I don't see you really going wrong with this thing. But let us know what you guys think. What is your impression of the Allswell Cool mattress? Write us down below in the comments. If you want any more information related to this mattress, check down below in the description. We should have a ton more content for you down there. And if you enjoyed this video, you maybe got something out of it, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. But I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you enjoyed this thing. And like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.